Hi, I'm Caitlin and welcome to a new vlog. It is Sunday evening. I have been cooking for the last couple of hours, so if you haven't seen my previous vlog, go ahead and take a look. But I thought that this would be a really fun vlog to kind of show you what a typical week looks like for me. I've got a lot of things coming up this week. Let's get this week going. Good morning and happy Monday. Again, I wanted to take you through what a typical work week looks like for me and also everything that I kind of do throughout the week. Got a couple of customer meetings this week. Today, again, is Monday morning and I'm about to head out to my first one. I usually, for a first time meeting a customer, which is actually both of these two meetings this week are the first time that I'm meeting these specific people. And typically I like to go for something just a little bit more traditional. That way, again, you don't stick out too much. You want to be respectful. And that's just kind of the way that I've always thought. I have this purple blazer that I really wanted to wear and looked really actually pretty with these like rhinestones, but I thought it was a little bit too bold and I just didn't want to kind of test those waters quite yet. But I'm just wearing something pretty traditional, just like a white button down. It does have some sparkles in it, a black blazer, some pants, and then my Dior heels that you guys have seen me wear several times if you've watched some of my other videos. I've also straightened my hair with my Dyson Airstraight for the first time since I got my hair done on Friday, and I just really like how it turns out. I'm still really loving kind of the length and the color and everything like that in it. But yeah, I've got a little bit of time before I have to be at my meeting, not too much time, but I'm gonna grab a hot tea. I usually also, pro tip, I usually go to Starbucks and get a Mint Majesty hot tea. I'm not a coffee person, I'm a tea person, but usually when I have customer meetings, I try to get a mint tea because it can never hurt. Otherwise, I get like Earl Grey or English breakfast or something like that. But the Mint Majesty hot tea at Starbucks, I absolutely love, and I always get it when I'm walking into a meeting. I just parked, I just got to my meeting and I got my Mint Majesty hot tea and I'm gonna head inside. It is about 1:30. I just got home from the meeting, which I thought went pretty well. I now am going to, of course, first thing I gotta do is change out of these clothes. I'm gonna make some lunch because I'm starving and forgot to have breakfast. And again, it's 1:30 and I need some food. And then I've got a couple of more calls for the rest of the day. I just got changed and then these will be the same clothes that I'll end up working out in later this evening, but I'm probably just gonna have some of the chicken that I made and then probably the salad that I prepped as well. It is 5 o'clock and I just got off my last call. I've got a couple of emails to send and then I'm probably gonna have an early dinner tonight. I'm then probably gonna go on the treadmill, take a shower, and then I'm probably gonna get back on my laptop, frankly, for another like hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't always do this, but again, depending on the time of year and the things that are going on, I do sometimes do this at night and then I'll just like watch some TV to like wind down with some tea and just like go to bed. But sometimes I have a hard time sleeping throughout the week if I can't settle down my mind, and I'll just like wake up in the middle of the night and think about all the things that I need to do. So I'd rather just work at night when like no one else is online. I can just respond and get a lot of things out the door. We just entered a new year. We've got a lot of changes in our organization and a lot of pressure coming down on a lot of us in sales already. So nothing new. I mean, the same thing happened last year, but again, that's kind of what I have planned for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow I'm going to Reston tomorrow morning to meet a couple of folks, talk about some things. Again, I have some other meetings. Wednesday, I think I'm home, I hope. Thursday, I have another customer meeting, and then Friday I have calls, but I'm at home. So a lot of back and forth this week. Just as I've thought, I have been on my laptop for almost an hour and a half. I got a lot done. I sent a lot of emails out, which I feel like I never have time to do to kind of follow up to a lot of things. So I am closing my laptop and I'm going to make some hot tea and just kind of turn on something just really relaxing and then probably go to bed a little early since I only slept about 2 hours last night. So I'm a little tired, but yeah, good night. Good morning. It is about 9:45 and I just finished getting ready for the day. I've been doing some calls and some emails before that and then just slowly getting ready. I have to be in the office at about 10:30, so I've got just enough time, but just wanted to kind of chat with you guys and show you my outfit. So I am wearing my new Frankie top shirt. I really loved it, and this is actually a way that I haven't worn it and styled it before. I bought this sweater back in November, right before I went to Paris, and I didn't end up taking it to Paris. I didn't end up taking it to New York, and I tried to wear it around the Christmas and New Year's time, and this shirt, like the material, it's so itchy. And I tried putting like a bodysuit and tops underneath it to try to make it work, and it just like with like the really large like V-neck here and all these other things, it just never worked out. So I figured that I might try that today again with my new shirt. I think this would look really nice with like maybe a white or something too, but either way, I thought the colors kind of complemented each other. I'm also just wearing leggings and a pair of black boots, so that's kind of the rest of my outfit. Again, I'm going to one of our offices today. None of them are customer facing, so it's just a lot of internal meetings today, and I could easily wear, leggings as long as it was still, again, professional looking and I looked fine. It's also raining today. Of those of you that are in the area, you guys know as well. So maybe this is another cute little outfit for you guys to get some ideas around where you can wear leggings but still kind of look cute and professional. So just figured I'd show you that. 1:20, I just got home and I've got a call in about 10 minutes, so similar routine to yesterday. I am going to go ahead and change into some workout clothes. We actually got lunch out, so I just got a salad and then make myself some tea because it's very chilly today with the rain and kind of the weather. But yeah, gonna change real quick and then I've got a call in about 10 minutes. I'm all changed and my 1:30 call got moved, so I've got it just about 30 minutes. So I'm just finishing up my tea and then just gonna catch up on some things while I was driving and probably make another snack. I really enjoyed my apples and peanut butter. I haven't had that for a snack in a really long time, so I thought that sounded really good since I'm still a little bit hungry after the salad. And yeah, just got several more calls the rest of the day. It's 6:30 and I just finished my workout. My calls actually ended earlier today, which was really nice. So I took that opportunity to hop on the treadmill and get that done early. Tomorrow I get to work from home, which I'm super excited about. Thursday, I have to go to Maryland. Friday, I'm at home. And then next week, I've got Reston, Bethesda, and then DC Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So usually I feel like I'm not moving this often. I usually feel like I'm like half and half, working from home or going to the office or going into meetings or stuff like that. But again, it's just that time of year we're all trying to like reset. There's a lot of pressure coming down. And so again, I wouldn't usually be working like all the time this time at night as well, or at least I try not to. But again, that's just this time of year. So yeah, very, very busy the next couple of weeks. I also see people do this all the time with like mocktails or something, but I'm trying not to have wine as often throughout the week. Sometimes, again, I will just be like super annoyed about something or stressed, and I just like will have a glass of wine. And because I'm trying to eat and do a lot better this year, I see a lot of people doing this, and I'm like, that's genius. Because I feel like half the time I don't really need or want a glass of wine, but I like the idea of opening up a bottle of wine and sitting down and relaxing. So instead of opening up some wine and doing that, especially because I also just got off the treadmill, I don't need to do that. I love sparkling water. I got a nice big pack from Costco, and you just put some ice in here, you pour the sparkling water in there, and I don't know. It's maybe sound a little crazy. You guys maybe have seen some of those videos as well, but I just think it's kind of fun, and then you kind of forget that you want a glass of wine, or at least for me. Not always, but it does help. I dropped my phone on my wine glass, so luckily these are just from Home Goods, but I will be unfortunately throwing this away. It is 9:30, which is late again, but I did get a lot of work done, which is really nice. There's a lot of things that I had on a checklist that I had been meaning to do for like a week that I really just couldn't make the time for, with emails and calls kind of throughout the day. So it sucks, but again, I did get a lot of work done. But yeah, it's 9:30. I'm shutting it for the night. And now I'm just going to probably relax for a little bit again before I go to bed. Good morning. It is about 8:30 and I'm just about to go downstairs and open up my laptop. Like I said yesterday, I get to work from home, which I'm really looking forward to today so that I can kind of still do things around the house and catch up with some things. But either way, I'm not wearing any makeup today. I'm not doing anything with my hair or anything like that. And then I'll do a nice big refresh before my meeting tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just going to end up pretty much doing things around the house and working today. And then I'm going to probably work out maybe a lot earlier today, if maybe more around lunchtime, if I can kind of squeeze that in. And yeah, just kind of enjoy my day at home. I am a creature of habit, so I already have my same kind of similar setup that I had yesterday, but instead of going and kind of taking a shower and doing all that stuff, it's only 5:15 because I got my workout done earlier today, which was really nice. And so I'm just gonna work till about 6. There's 2 things on my to-do list that I need to get out the door before tomorrow morning, because like I said, I'm going to Maryland tomorrow. I actually have now a pre-meeting before the actual customer meeting, so that's some of the things that I need to take care of before that, but all good things. I do think it's probably hard to tell in this lighting because it's really dark, because it gets really dark these days, but my skin, I feel like you can probably see a little bit more like here, and I won't even dare to show you my forehead at this point, but I think I'm just getting a little bit of like stress acne, which kind of sucks. I get this very rarely, but I do get it on occasion, typically around like really busy times of years, or if I've just got a lot on my plate. So clearly I've been working like more hours and I haven't been sleeping as well. And frankly, by the end of next week, I should be like much better, but the next couple of days is going to be kind of like this. But either way, it's part of the job. It's part of sales, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm just going to finish up that, and then I'm going to go take a shower. My hair looks gross, believe it or not. It needs to be brushed, which is half the issue. But it's only day 3, but I do really need to wash my hair. I've always been told that I have a lot of hair, and I obviously have my extensions in, but look at this curl and this volume. I also have to thank my Dyson Airwrap, because I just, took a shower and ended up curling it that way. I actually have not curled it since I got the new extensions in, and I shortened my hair actually quite a bit. So I was a little curious of how that was gonna turn out, but I think it looks kind of cool. I think it looks pretty good. Obviously, it's the night before, so the volume will fall a little bit, and then I'll have to retouch up some pieces tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to show you because I was amazed by the amount of volume and how big my hair looks. Morning. It is 9:25. I'm supposed to be in Maryland in an hour. My jacket is in the back or somewhere, and I have to get moving this morning. My ETA is 10:28, so it's perfect timing before I get there with 2 minutes to spare. So running it really close today. I just got here with about 6 minutes to spare, so I did gain a little bit of time by taking the toll road, and there was a couple of shortcuts. But yep, now it's time to go in. All right, I totally forgot to let you guys know that I was coming back home. I have been driving. It is about, I don't even know, 4:14. I am just now getting home. It has been a long day of driving and I'm really tired and my head hurts a little bit, and I didn't bring breakfast and I've gone from meeting to meeting and I have not eaten today. So I'm starving. I'm gonna go eat and finish up a couple of emails that I missed when I was driving. I know tomorrow is Friday, but I didn't want to bore you with yet another routine that I'm just going to be doing. Tomorrow, I'm going into the office very quickly. I left my notebook, so someone kind of put it in one of the offices for me to pick up. So I'm going to do that in the morning, and then I just have a bunch of work and prep to do. I hope that you really enjoyed seeing what I do. I don't just like buy a bunch of packages, right? Everything costs money. I love my house. My beautiful house costs money. And so I do work really, really hard at what I do. There's been a lot of changes this year. So I thought that it might be kind of cool to show you a little bit of a different side of me and just more of like a real normal week of what that looks like for me. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and I'll see you soon.